have taken objective Anton. Almost won this. Don't let up now. Soldiers, we have lost objective Anton. We have now taken objective Bertha. possible. Good work. We have taken objective Caesar. Objective Chase is lost. Very good. Objective. Control of objective Anton. We have taken objective Friedrich. Objective Gustav is lost.
Unser Schlachtplan, Feindwebel!
The fuck? Hello guys, welcome back to another episode, and today we're gonna be showing you something really special, how to speed up any internet connection on Windows 10. Before that, let me tell you something. This video don't promote any scam programs. All the tricks we are using here is 100% legit, legal and tested working. And one last thing before get started. Any of these tricks shown in this video won't cause any kind of damage to your device or software. For the time saving, I'm gonna show you what speed we will get after speed up process and what speed we will get before the speed up process simultaneously in split screen. Have a look. After and before. On the left side of the screen you are seeing the speed test we took before the speed up process, and on the right side you are seeing the speed test that we took after the speed up process. It's both showing simultaneously because of the video editing software. For you to know what you can expect from this video. Well, that's it, let's start. If you are suffering with your internet speed, or if you want to boost your badass internet to the next level, this is the video for you. I'm not talking about doubling your internet speed with some creepy software. Let's say goodbye to those scams. All I'm talking about how you get the maximum speed out of your internet connection, or how you get the maximum from what you're paying for. Literally, you can consume the extreme level of your internet speed from your available bandwidth without spending a single penny more. You can speed up any internet connection or your Windows 10 worldwide. Whether it is your broadband, wireless broadband, Wi-Fi, public Wi-Fi, USB dongle, fiber wired connection. Whatever it is, you can speed it up with my method. No matter who your service provider, no matter which connection type you have, forget it all, keep watching. I have the solution and I'm gonna give it to you for free. Before starting the process, let's gonna check my internet speed for first time. Let's see what we got. Going to the speedtest.net, which is the best speed test website out there ever, and my personal favorite. Link will be in the description. Check out that if you want to test your connection. Now you can see the server here, keep it in mind. Now I'm gonna hit the start test button. It's measuring my connection. Here you can see my connection speed. Guys, it's showing 700 kbps of downloading speed. It's near 1 mbps. 1000 kbps is equal to 1 mbps, so let's say it's close to 1 mbps, and my up is showing 400 kbps. Keep these figures and server on your mind for the testing purpose. Let's start speed up. Step number 1, I'm gonna name it Group Policy Editor. I know some of you out there are not aware of this kind of things, Group Policy Editor. For them, I'm gonna tell you how to get the Group Policy Editor thing on Windows 10. And before that, I want to tell you something, especially for those who are not running a Windows 10 home version. Guys, you're unlucky. Unfortunately, the Group Policy Editor is only available on Windows 10 superior version than home version like Pro, Enterprises, etc. Of course, you can try the step 2 speed up your internet. Wait and watch that, or you can try some trick to get the Group Policy Editor and search box. What we're gonna do is in previous something, some dialog box on Apply. Measuring my connection. Here you can see my connection speed. Guys, it's showing 700 kbps of downloading. See my test your connection out there. Before starting the process, let's gonna check my internet speed for first time. Let's see what we got. Going to the speedtest.net, which is the best speed test website out there ever, and my personal favorite. Link will be in the description. Check out that if you want to test your connection. Now you can see the server here, keep it in mind. Now I'm gonna hit the start test button. It's measuring my connection. Here you can see my connection speed. Guys, it's showing 700 kbps of downloading speed. It's near 1 mbps. 1000 kbps is equal to 1 mbps, so let's say it's close to 1 mbps, and my up is showing 400 kbps. Keep these figures and server on your mind for the testing purpose. Let's start speed up. Step number 1, I'm gonna name it Group Policy Editor. I know some of you out there are not aware of this kind of things, Group Policy Editor. For them, I'm gonna tell you how to get the Group Policy Editor thing on Windows 10. And before that, I want to tell you something, especially for those who are not running a Windows 10 home version. Guys, you're unlucky. Unfortunately, the Group Policy Editor is only available on Windows 10 superior version than home version like Pro, Enterprises, etc. I feel feel sorry to say that, but it is the truth. Of course, you can try the step 2 to speed up your internet. Wait and watch that, or you can try searching some trick to get the group policy editor on your what handed video. Windows, I mean inside the run search box, and hit enter or press OK. Now you can see something like this on your desktop. This is it guys, group policy editor. Double click on computer configuration, then double click on administrative templates, then double click on network, then double click on QoS pack scheduler. Wow, there was too many dents and double clicks. Shit. Then double click on okay, just open limit to restore bandwidth. What we're gonna do is change the bandwidth limit. You can see by default it is 80%. Let's change it to the 0% to get the maximum speed out of your internet connection. You got me people? Make it 0. If you can access this box, out of your 0 band icon. Okay, just open the editor. Double click on computer plates, then double click something like this on your desk inside the search box and hit enter or press OK. Now you can see something like this on your desktop. This is it guys, group policy editor. Double click on computer configuration, then double click on administrative templates, then double click on network, then double click on QoS pack scheduler. Wow, there was too many dents and double clicks. Shit. Then double click on okay, just open limit to restore bandwidth. What we're gonna do is change the bandwidth limit. Double click on okay, just open limit to restore bandwidth. What we're gonna do is change the bandwidth limit. You can see by default it is 80%. Let's change it to the 0% to get the maximum speed out of your internet connection. You got me people? Make it 0. If you can access this box, make sure you selected enable up here. Now click on apply. Next, hit this button, previous settings. Now we are in the different section, number of packer settings. By default it is showing 65535. Change it to the maximum. Let's click inside and type 4 and hold zeros as long as you can. Now press enter. Now it's showing something, some dialog box. It shows the number in this field was larger than the maximum value of for the 0000. Okay, 4 and 9 zeros. So we got the maximum value. Press OK. Now you can see it's in the maximum. That's all you can do on Group Policy Editor. Click on Apply and exit Group Policy Editor. Now let's start step 2. Open DNS Super Speed. Get to this web page, link will be in the description, and choose a DNS from this given high-speed DNS servers. If you don't know what the heck is a DNS server, just Google it. We don't have the damn time to explain server. Don't know what the heck is a description. Let's start step 2. Open DNS super speed. That's all you can do on Group Policy Editor. Hello guys. If you can, all you can do will be in the just kidding. Let's start step 2. Open DNS super speed. Get to this web page, link will be in the description, and choose a DNS from this given high-speed DNS servers. If you don't know what the heck is a DNS server, just Google it. We don't have the damn time to explain that kind of things. Just kidding guys. According to Wikipedia, OpenDNS is a company and service which extend the domain name system DNS by adding features such as pushing protection and optional content filtering to traditional recursive DNS services. What the heck that means? Okay, now you can find lots of other DNS server on internet out there. I found something for you, the best ones among DNS servers, and I put it on my website so you can find it more easily. It seems like there is more. You can Google it, and if you want you can get more DNS servers. I tested most of them and I found the best one that perfectly worked for me. You can try them all yourself and figure out which one will perfectly work for you. Your best may be different. If you have some extra time, try each one of them and found the best high-speed DNS for you. I will show you a demonstration on how to add this high-speed DNS on your PC. Example, I'm gonna use this DNS server to boost my internet on Windows 10. Let's add this high-speed DNS to my network adapter. For that, let's click on the network icon or internet icon. You can find the network icon or internet icon on the bottom right side of your taskbar on your Windows 10 PC. Then click on Open Network and Sharing Center from this pop-up menu. Now click on the Change Adapter Settings. Then choose your network adapter, right click on it, select Properties, scroll down and uncheck the Settings Internet Protocol version 6. Up here here you can see Internet Protocol version 4. Double click on it. Now it's time to add the DNS server. Just click on use the following DNS server addresses. Now go to the web page, fetch your high-speed DNS servers, copy the first one and paste it to the preferred DNS server field. Now go and get the second one and paste it to the alternate DNS server. Then hit OK. Here we go, all the optimization process have been done. Now let's run another speed test and see what the change. Going to the speedtest.net, you can see we are testing with the same server. Oops, before that I'm gonna delete the cookies and caches on my browser so that we can get more accurate results on this website. It's done. I'm hitting the start test button. It is testing. Whoa, unbelievable guys. Downloading speed is showing 1.1 Mbps. That means 1100 kbps. Before optimization or speed up process, it only shows 700 kbps. So it is a great achievement. Hit like if you like this achievement. And what about the uploading speed? It shows far better than before, 500 kbps. Previously it only shows 300 kbps. I mean before the speed up process. So it's a complete success. I wish this could helpful to you to boost your internet connection. If you found my video helpful, please leave a thumbs up and show me the love. If you have any new trick, comment it below. I love to hear them. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask. It's my pleasure to reply you guys. Thank you. If you like this video, be sure to smash that like button. There is more videos coming soon. Subscribe to Geeks Tutorial now on YouTube so you don't miss it. You can also find us on social media. Visit our website at geekstutorial.com. Until next time, this is Aman Rafi and thanks for watching. We'll see you around.
Hi, this is Jim with CableSupply.com, and today we're going to talk about internet speed. I was surfing the internet the other day and I was looking at YouTube and I noticed that there's other videos concerning this topic, how to double your internet speed or triple your internet speed. And if your internet speed is not up to par, you can double it and you can triple it. And we're going to talk about that. But the first thing I have to say is that taping batteries and wires and wrapping your cable in aluminum foil and stuff like that, that's just all a joke. That's not going to get you any faster internet speeds. But you sometimes aren't getting the internet speeds that you've contracted for, and that's what I want to talk to you about now, and how to check to make sure that your speeds are what you've contracted for. I remember a couple years ago I ordered internet access and I wanted, I think it was 20 megs at the time. I wanted 20 megs at my house. And the installer came out, he installed a router and a switch together, and that's what most homes have. It's, you need a switch and you need a router. Router gets you out to the internet, switch gets you to talk to the router and other computer devices attached to it. Generally speaking, that's what they are. But anyway, it's a little box. Everyone gets a little box from the internet provider, and you plug in your computer into that, or it goes Wi-Fi, or however you ordered. But to make a long story short, he came out with that box and hooked it up, and when he was all done, he told me, he said, "Okay, we're all hooked up. Let's see if we can surf the internet." So I turned on my computer and I surfed the internet, and everything was fine. I could go to all the favorite internet locations that I go to every day and get the news and things like that, and everything appeared fine. And he was packing up his tools, and I said, "Let's do a speed test." We did a speed test. We were around 5 megabits per second in the speed test. And at first he questioned the speed test, so we did it again, 5 megabits per second. And that's enough to search the internet and things like that. You can probably even watch a video with that. But that's not what I contracted for. And so the first thing that came out of his mouth was, "Well, it's poor cabling in the house. That's the best we're ever going to do." Well, I've been in IT for 37 years, and I can tell you it wasn't poor cabling in the house. I know poor cabling, and this house was cabled with Category 6 cable. Top-of-the-line cable. It can handle 1 gigabit. Now, remember, when you have internet access, In a in a local area network or everything else, usually the bottleneck is your internet. It's not your network. When we are talking about 50 megabits per second download, you know, the cables in the house are capable of handling, with a Cat 6, are capable of handling 1 gigabit of traffic. So it's not the cable. So he called his tech support and was on the phone and talking back and forth, and finally went out to his truck and he got himself another router. It looked like a bigger model or a different model. I don't know their models. And he came in and hooked it up and he said, okay, you're all set. So I said, well, let's do that speed test again. And I think we were up to about 15. And I said, you know, I didn't order 15 megabits per second. I ordered 20. And so, of course, he got back on the phone and talked to the tech support. And after a couple hours, I would say it took 3 hours to finally I got 20 megabits per second. So in that case, I quadrupled my internet speed just by paying attention to what I was actually getting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to test what you have and then give you some recommendations on what you should do. So let's take a look at the test. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to hook up to the internet if you have internet access, and we're testing speed. We're not talking about the fact you don't have access. And remember, getting on the internet doesn't take a lot of bandwidth. It's not bandwidth hogs. And even video is not a bandwidth hog. But anyway, you get on the website, you go into your favorite browser, and you type in speedtest.net. And this is what I have on the screen now. Let's take a look at it. So you get all this advertisement here around the little icon of looks like a laptop, and it has a begin test. And so all you do is you click on the begin test, and what it's going to be doing now is it's going to go out and it's going to locate that server that's going to help you testing. And as you could see, I'm up to, wow, it hit 75 megs. We actually ordered 50 megs. So this is more than what I ordered, and it's staying consistently there. Now, of course, you want to test this a couple times, not just once. So that's download speed. Now we're going to test upload speed. Now, upload speed is going to be less than download speed. And that's because I ordered what's called an asynchronous circuit. A meaning not in English, so it's not synchronous. Synchronous meaning the same or you know, equaling the same or whatever. But the upload speed is going to be a lot less than the download speed, and that's fine because you're downloading videos, things like that. You know, your email. You don't need you know the same speed if you're uploading something. So you know. You always have a preference for download speed, so your download speed should be more than your upload speed. Now you can order synchronous if that's what you want, but usually that's a waste of bandwidth. So this is a perfect setup, 53 megabits per second download, which is fantastic for this year. Maybe 5 years from now that's going to be slow, but this year it's absolutely fine. There's a lot you can do at 50 megs. It's not going to slow you down at all. And then the upload speed of roughly 10, 11 megs is more than sufficient. We upload our videos to YouTube on that upload speed, and you know, it's more than sufficient for what we need. So we've tested it. You can run the test twice, 3, 4, 5 times, anytime you want, or as many times as you want, and then you know, see what you've been contracted for. And if you're contracted for more, then get on the phone and talk to your supplier. Now, I just want to caution you on this. If you know, you ordered let's say 50 megs and you're only getting 47 megs, yeah, that's okay. That's close enough. In my case, it went over what was requested, but you know, 47 megs is absolutely fine. Should not be a problem. So I kind of think if you're within 90-95% of what you contracted for, that's fine. You're not going to have a problem. If it's over, then man, they're giving you extra. That's absolutely fine. But as we go to this other website, I'm going to tell you the story about one other location that I went to. And when I went to that location, that house to put an internet house where I was living at that time. Every time I went to Netflix, it dropped down to 250K, which was horribly slow, and Netflix had to keep on loading, would stop in the middle every minute or two and see a little thing spinning, and so I knew I had something wrong with my internet, and only to find out that the cable between my house and the ISP, Internet Service Provider, actually was at fault. Took them months to repair that, but they were gracious. They didn't charge me for my internet access during that time period where I had really slow internet access. Sometimes it would go up to a meg, but I ordered 20 megs or 50 megs at the time. I can't remember. It took them about 3 or 4 months to fix it. But again, ask them, your provider, to prove that you're getting what they're claiming, and don't allow them to accuse you of the fault. Have them prove it. So I'm now at Speakeasy. This is another website, speakeasy.net. Don't use Com. Com's another company entirely. And over here to the left, you can see that you can pick which server